I'm here early for one more day of early park entry here at Cedar Point. Cannot wait to spend time here for this second to last day of the season here at Cedar Point. Mixture of emotions. I hope you're ready. Let's go. Today is the Saturday before the park closes. The park closes tomorrow, meaning it's open all day tomorrow, but it closes at 8 o'clock. So it is the last day of operation, which is very sad. But we have multiple videos that we are working on today to hang out here. My first area that I'm headed to is to go hang out on the boardwalk. We're gonna try to ride everything there this morning and see how long it takes us. Let's go. We are here about a half hour into early park entry today. Ooh. Okay, I thought I was gonna go to the Wild Mouse. You know what? Maybe I will. No, you know what? I'm gonna have to wait in that one way or another. Yeah, you know what? I think I will. All right, we are going to hit Wild Mouse right now. It says between a 15 and 20 minute wait. So we're gonna hop on this for early park entry before everyone comes in today and lines get substantially longer. Right now it's a decision between this ride and Gatekeeper. And Gatekeeper is such a high capacity ride that it'll keep really, really low waits for a very long time in the morning. So we can hop on this, hopefully get into Gatekeeper before early park entry even has ended.
More information for you shortly. Thank you for your patience.
Well, I got all the way up to the front of the line and then the entire thing went down. Of course, because that ride has never been a good idea from the very beginning. So, it's a great start to this last weekend here at Cedar Point. But while I still have like 10 minutes left or 5 minutes left, I don't have long in early park entry that I've just entirely wasted. I'm going to go get on Gatekeeper instead. That is one problem with that ride, is it's down constantly. So, I mean, I guess this is realistic, right? I'm looking forward to that being exactly what we have with Top Thrill 2 next year also. Not exactly a positive outlook on that ride, do I have? That's what we've got, and it's not going to be an incredibly long line one way or another, but will still be probably longer than it would have been if I had come here first. Looks like that's going to be a 10-minute wait on Gatekeeper. Let's go. Gatekeeper done. Everything has opened here on the Midway, which means we now can ride everything on the boardwalk area. So we're gonna ride everything we can. I'm gonna keep looking for if someone is on Wild Mouse. As soon as they are, then I can get on it. But until then, I'm gonna ride other things. You know, none of these has long lines right now. So right now we're gonna hit Max Air for this very next ride, because they're stopping right now. Hit this, get it done, and move on to the next thing. Let's go. I got off Max Air and saw immediately that Wild Mouse was running. So I'm headed straight to Wild Mouse right now to hopefully capitalize on a decently small wait for it. Doesn't look like it's the smallest I've ever had, but doesn't look like it's the biggest either, so let's go. That's been a 17-minute wait. Let's go. We're on our way into Calypso now. Now, Wild Mouse was only a 15-minute wait, but was it worth 2 15-minute waits and a full breakdown in between? No, it's never been. And I mean, it's somewhat fun. That was a pretty fun one too. It's kind of different each time on Wild Mouse, so you always have something a little bit different, which is also kind of fun. Is it really worth it? I don't really think so. All right, Calypso done. I'm just keeping my hat and my shirt because I'm not really having to wait. Oh, but I will now. I will have to wait a little bit now, so we'll take it out. From Zombies eBay, go check out that video if you haven't yet. Let's go. Looks like this might be a wait or two. We'll have to see. They did just end a cycle, so maybe I'll get lucky and get on this one. Looks like I might actually make it. Let's go. All right, and here we are at Scrambler. We just got done with Matterhorn. That was not much of a wait at all, just one rotation. We're gonna hit this right now. One more thing, and then we have bumper cars, and that'll be the end of our list of rides for this area. But we also need to get a meal and a drink, so let's go. No wait here either. All right, cool people. I am surprised this thing is running. But it is running, so we're gonna go at least stand in line for it. I don't know that on this cold, windy day that I want to ride it, and it's not one of my favorites. Max Air, you know, Max Air won me over. It's actually a lot more fun than I was thinking it was at the time when I rode it for every flat ride here at Cedar Point. But this ride is potentially fun, but I don't think it's fun enough to tempt me on this cold day. But we'll watch someone get in line at the very back. I see them going in right now, and that'll be my person. It looks like it'll be one rotation, which isn't terrible to wait for. So we are gonna wait right here. Let's go. Yep, and as you can see, the line is completely emptied. Everyone is coming through now. So I would have easily gotten onto this ride, but I don't want to. All right, cool people, if you haven't yet, please press that like button. But if you haven't pressed that subscribe button yet, what you doing, my guy? You're not quite a cool people yet. So come join the cool people crew and let's go. I think we're gonna need to get out onto the beach today, so I think that's what we're gonna do right now, since I can enter back in at any time anyway, while we wait for Windseeker to make its full rotation. The beach feels so sad as soon as autumn hits. It's just, I want to see people out there hanging and having so much fun, and it just becomes a little bit less lively. But that's weather for you in Ohio, isn't it? All right, and Windseeker's exiting right now, which means it's my turn to go do something new. We are done with that ride. 7-minute wait for Windseeker. Let's go. We have one last ride and a meal. Now, I'm planning my meal for the very last thing that we're doing, because the second I get that meal slash drink, whichever one I choose first or second, I can call this challenge done. So we'll see how long it actually takes. And that's the reason why. We want to be able to see how fast we can get everything done. So eating a full meal isn't one of the things I want to include in that, but getting the meal is. All right, good. There for a second I thought Dodgem had a massive line, because as you can see, Max Air does now have a pretty decent line. But it does not. And I'm okay with this wait, so let's go. Okay, I did forget two things. I forgot the giant wheel and Troika. Now, Troika we're gonna hit right now. But we're going to hit the giant wheel in just a few minutes here. And we're going to hit the giant wheel while we get probably food. Because I either need to get food or a drink inside the Grand Pavilion to say that I did it. So we're just gonna use up our time by getting food in there, and then we'll go get a drink after that, and that will complete the challenge. So looks like it'll be one rotation. Let's go. All right, Troika still scares me. Honestly, that doesn't scare me anymore. Max Air is cool, but Troika, I get off that and my knees are a little bit knocking. It's scary. We are headed to giant wheel. Now, two things about this right now. So first of all, I can't ride giant wheel. I'm not allowed to as a single rider. So first of all, I can't get on it. Secondly, we have a nice warm area in the pavilion that I can go to and I can grab a drink during this time. The lines are very low today, at least right now. I'm surprised about that. I really expected some of the longest lines here today. So, let's go. This meal is actually pretty good. The steak is very well seasoned. I did get butter on it this time, and that really makes it very good. I like that a lot. The fries are very well seasoned also. It's the day before the end of the season, and they're already starting to run out of things. I'm sorry, people are paying $20 a meal here and at several of the other restaurants. There is no excuse at $20 a meal for them to have to do that. Like, if they're running out of things, if they don't have butter, if they don't have things like that, like I went in and asked for a little butter packet, and they were like, no, we're running out of a lot of things, sorry. No, there's no excuse. Now, it's not the guy who served me's fault. He's just a volunteer here right now. Like, he's with the sports team volunteering at one of the restaurants. That's not his problem. That's Cedar Point's issue. And Cedar Point needs to fix that kind of thing, because at the end of the year, I'm sorry, again, if you're charging people $20, you have all the things that you need to have. If you don't have all the things you need to have, then you don't charge the $20. Then you discount the meal. So, like, if they want to start making it $15 at the end of the year, and they're running out of things, then that's more understandable. But it's not understandable. Now, I don't really care for myself. I have the meal plan. I have gotten more than my money's worth out of it. For other people, I definitely care, and it kind of ticks me off. And we're on our way up to the bar. I'm hoping they have a warm drink. I think I saw that advertised, but I don't know if they have it or not. All right, and here's my drink. We've got it. Just Jack and Coke. That's about half Jack Daniels. I'm okay with it. Let's go. Now, I swear I saw some warm drinks advertised in there before during this fall event, but I didn't see any today, so I'm not sure why, but... Okay, so you guys just came along with me for a challenge, because that was our first challenge of the day, but we're kind of combining all of the challenges into also one big last weekend video for today. So they're all kind of gonna come out, all the individual challenges will come out first, and then you guys will get bonus footage of what's happening in between and what I really do throughout the days here when I'm filming multiple videos and the way that actually works. So we're gonna have a lot of videos this winter, and I think that's gonna be really fun because it'll just give us kind of a bright spot in our day. We have a few additional haunt videos that we're going to be releasing in the winter time, and we're also going to be talking about some different things. Like right now, you guys have just participated in a whole bunch of stuff on Instagram and Twitter about what your biggest hot takes on roller coasters are. So I'll be reacting to and talking about those. Like, there's just all kinds of fun stuff. I'm sure that video will already be out by the time that this video is, but there's just going to be all kinds of different stuff that we're going to get to do this winter together. It's going to be really fun. So I hope you guys come along for it all, because it'll be really fun to kind of keep in touch over the winter and to have these little bright spots of remembering the park, even on the cold winter days that we have, at least up here in the north. Now, I have seen that there are some pretty decent lines happening right now along the Gemini Midway. So our next challenge that we're going to film is going to be talking about the Gemini Midway. So that's where I'm headed next for all of the coasters in that area. You guys won't see the intro or outro videos of that because you already have your own intro and outro videos, but also, if you guys haven't yet on this video, please press that subscribe button. I'd love for you guys to come and join us. And if you join us, you become cool people. You're not cool people yet. You're future cool people, but you'll become cool people when you do that. Also, if you see me here in the park, come and hang out with me. Come say hi. I always take a picture with people, and then they become cool people that way also. If you check out my community tab on YouTube, you'll see a whole bunch of people that are marked, I found cool people today. So come be cool people in that way also. Doesn't look like they've done a whole lot more on Top Thrill than they had 2 weeks ago when I was here. I do think the painting is entirely done on the existing Top Thrill dragster, but I don't think they've added anything more to the spike at this point. It was going vertical the last time I was here, and I guess that must have been all they were trying to do for the time being anyway. Power Tower says a 30-minute wait right now, maybe a little bit longer on the other side. I'm not sure that it'll even be that long, but that's where we're headed right now, so let's go. I have discovered that the downside takes a lot longer. They take you up much, much slower, and the entire ride just seems to take a lot longer, so the line gets a lot longer for you. But over here, this line, they just sit you in the seat and they shoot you straight up. It's easy, it's quick, and that's what we're doing right now. So let's go. And that was a 33-minute wait there for Power Tower. So let's go on to our next thing. I think we're gonna have quite a few lines from this point out today. Now we are headed into the Super Himalaya. Like I said, we're gonna have some long lines today. Let's go. This is the longest line I've ever waited in for Super Himalaya. That's actually kind of part of the fun of this challenge, because I ride things that I would not normally ride at times that I would not normally ride. So it ends up forcing me a little bit outside of my box and making us see some things that are maybe a little bit different from our normal days here at Cedar Point. All right, so first of all, Corkscrew says an hour and 45 minutes. That sounds miserable. But thank goodness they've closed it. So we're not going to be riding Corkscrew right now. Hopefully, maybe we can hit it later on today, or we can just count it as our loss for this day. But either way, we're going to head down to our next spot and see what it will be like. And that should be Magnum next. So let's go see how Magnum works and how big that line actually is, and if it's something we can complete quickly. Now, the cool thing with a coaster being closed down is that means usually the line will get a lot smaller unless everyone decides to stay in it while it's being maintained. So hopefully that line will get substantially smaller, and then when we get done here, I can head over to Corkscrew and see what that line's like. It may work well for us, but we'll see. Let's go. I can already tell this is a long line for Magnum, but it says an hour. You know what? I'll live with an hour. That's fine. Hey, maybe it'll be a little bit shorter than an hour, but I believe this could very easily be an hour line. I don't think I've ever seen the leaves this aggressive before on closing day. We sat here for a little bit and nothing moved, but now people are going up the stairs, so I'm assuming that means it is still running, it is going. We did not move for 5 minutes, so Trent does not wait in lines that are not moving. Therefore, we are now out of here and going somewhere else. We're on our way down to Gemini right now, so we're gonna actually go all the way to the end of the Gemini Midway, hit Gemini, which says a 15-minute wait right now, which would be pretty decent. And then from there, we're gonna work everything on the way back. Now, another thing that I need to do on my way is hit the beer stand or some sort of a snack. So they do have the Happy Fryer, they do have Summer Brews, and I'm gonna be hitting up Summer Brews because this is going to be a long line, and I need something to make that line a little bit more happy for me. It's looking like a 45-minute wait for Gemini. Longest wait I've ever waited in for that ride, but we're gonna wait in it just because we have to, so let's go. At least in this area, we made up our time on alcohol. There was one person in front of me and that's all. So that was nice and easy. So at least that was good. All the other lines though, I think are going to be pretty murder. One thing that's nice is at least the line has been moving very, very quickly this entire time. There are 2 trains for each. So it's been not really a massive, like, horrible wait. It's moved very quickly. It's just we've still had to wait for a long time. It's at least better though than when it's at a standstill. It has been a 35-minute wait, but between the drink, the filming, and playing Risk on my phone, it hasn't felt like a 35-minute wait by any means. So having something to do on your phone is always very helpful. All right, and we are now up here. That has been a 45-minute wait, really more like a 40-minute wait. Decent, let's go. Scratch that. I'm not sure what's happening, but there's some sort of a thing, unfortunately. Okay, that was actually pretty easy. 45 minutes, they just didn't release the blue train. So this one just sat here for a while because they're redoing it. So the red train is still waiting on the next 2 blue trains to get, like this blue train's already here. So. Once again, never mind. It's still down for some reason. It's all gotten back to kind of normal, but I don't know. Maybe they're just cycling this group of trains while the next red train comes up. All right, it's open. I'm not sure how long it's been, but it's open. Let's go. Well, that was an hour and 5-minute wait to ride Gemini. An hour and 5-minute wait for Gemini. That is ridiculous. And there was no reason for it. There was no reason why it needed to be that big. It was just, I don't know what was happening. They couldn't get it together. Unfortunately, I'm not sure that anything is going to be shorter than that right now. So we're just kind of going to go hit whatever's next until it's time to go see some shows. Hopefully we can hit it all, but we'll see. So next is Pipe Scream. This may be the longest one that I've done for any of these. Not this ride itself, but the fact that this section of the park may be the longest I've ever done. Now, this is the day before Cedar Point closes, so, I mean, obviously that's going to be part of it. But lines are very, very long, and you have a lot of people here today. So it's, yeah, not going to be the perfect day, but we'll wait in some lines. Like I said earlier also, this gets me out of my normal flow here at Cedar Point. So it does allow me to see some things that are kind of different. It also ends up taking me to places that are not so great, because like this ride really should be ridden at the very end of the night, but I don't really have that option with this kind of challenge. It's just this area and as fast as I possibly can do them, but there's really no right or wrong answer here. It's just ride them as quickly as you can. So that's what I'm doing. It's not going to be perfect though. Okay though, Gemini at this very moment says a 15-minute wait. Cedar Point, what are you doing? That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of. It's obviously incredibly huge at this point. Why in the world would it still say 15 minutes? Get it together, Cedar Point. The app is just horrible. Now, today is one of those days where you just have to ride something. If you don't ride something, then you're not going to get on anything. You have to pick a wait and decide to wait the hour or hour and a half that it's going to be one way or another. That is just sometimes what you have to do here at Cedar Point. We got in line at 4:18. It is 5:12 right now, so it's gonna have been about a full hour of a line. Let's go. And with that, it is now 5:20. It was an hour-long wait for Pipe Scream, an hour-long wait for Gemini. It's ridiculous. It might be done in 2 parts today instead. So we may still hit all the rest of this. But you may either see it on a different day or later on tonight. We'll see how the rest of this evening goes. But I have a date with Lusty Lil. So let's go. Actually, no. I have a date with Lusty Lilith. Not Lusty Lil. Lusty Lilith. That's the one. So it is 5:30-ish right now. And we are on our way to go find the very first show of Wake the Dead tonight. Very excited to come see this show, of course, because I always love Lusty Lil, and I always love anything inside the Palace Theater, but especially Wake the Dead has been particularly fun. So we're gonna go hit that. Oh, they've opened up some other things. Usually the stockade has not been open recently, at least not that I've seen. So they know it's going to be a busy night, and they have this place popping with as many opportunities to grab food and things like that over these last 2 days as you can have. Maybe not as many as possible, but I think they've opened up as much as they can right now. So let's go. And just as I thought, Lusty Lil's already has a line, but since I am a single person by myself, I'm not gonna wait in the line. Instead, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna grab a drink. Unless this, no, yeah. I thought for a second this was the line for food. I'll go inside the bar. Last Chance Saloon gives me a great opportunity to grab something to drink. And then the doors will open as this line dies down, and since I'm only one person, it's easy for me to slide right in. Actually, I have to go pee, but this line for the women's line right behind me here, that shows me how crazy busy things are. Well, I don't even know if I'm gonna end up making it in or not. We'll have to see. I hope I'm able to. I don't think they've started letting people in yet.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, doing no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, yeah. Baby, I'm bad.
I just wanna stay bad, stay mad. Chip on my shoulder cause they treat me like an outcast. I ain't gonna take that, stay back. I'll be swinging hard till the hits come in all caps. I ain't gonna lay back, pray that someone's gonna help me. Ain't nobody like that. I ain't gonna wait, that's all fact. Give me one shot and I'll never get the throne back. I'm sick of being cautious, I'ma go cause something, can't stop this. I'ma steal everybody's lane, call it shoplift. Sick of hearing everyone complain when they thoughtless. Taste the pain, it's like candy canes. It makes me go change into a better frame, into a better name. Society's insane, we all live for fame, yeah. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Baby, I'm bad, baby, I'm bad. Cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gon' live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life. I'm crazy, I'm mad, do it no cap. Only God wants, so you better go live it up. Cash in the
All right, what's your favorite ride?
Wild Mouse.
Wild Mouse?
Uh-huh.
And what's your favorite show?
Wake the Dead.
Wake the Dead, yeah? Did you just see that show?
Yeah.
Okay, I thought I saw you guys in line.
Yeah, we was right behind you.
Yeah? That was fun. I love that show
Yeah, me
much. I'm feeling quite hungry, but I'm not waiting in that line. Not right now anyway, because I have the Scary Moanies that are going to be starting here in just a little bit. So that's what we're going to do next. We're headed off to the front of the park to hit Scary Moanies. Man, these lines, I mean, there's lines for Freak Show already. One of my favorite Easter eggs of that show is that Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester spells fear, and every single time that they say it, there's a lightning strike that happens right after it. It's definitely fun. Part of what makes that show so great is that it is packed full of little moments like that. I absolutely love it. It's so much fun, but it's not the only show, and we're gonna go see a whole bunch of them. Let's go. Just here at the lounge for just a couple minutes to grab something to eat, just to hang out. I've had a couple things to drink, and I don't have time to eat right now. So we'll grab some food a little bit, but they all have long lines, so let's go. Now we are on our way to the opening Scary Moanies. Not a ton of people yet, but I know there will be far more.
Served me well, Eats.
I did
And I wish to witness the life draining from your faces as hope and happiness are replaced by demonic entities run rampant within the walls.
What's up? I had to wait for you because, yes, I knew you'd be mad at me otherwise. I love these dry ice drinks. But now all the people are starting to come in. All the scary people. Been coming here frequently to eat recently just because it has such good proximity to the shows. Almost impossible to find a seat for the Fangs, and there are very, very few seats in here, so that's why. But I was able to snag one just barely. So thank goodness I was able to get something. But definitely excited to watch the Fangs in their entirety tonight. Usually in order to do it, you really have to catch the end of a first show, and then you have to just pounce on the first seat you possibly can find. So if you're here at the end of the season next year, definitely check that out or try that if you're wanting to see the Fangs or the Fantastics or whatever they have next year. I really hope they have the Fangs this next year also.
Ready to bear your fangs after dusk.
That's a shipping deal.
Does that make me insane?
Daddy.
Sis, sis, sis. That's great.
Midnight Syndicate / the Brimstone Club. Such a great show. It is so much fun. One of my favorites. And of course, we've run into Drew now too. So
Just me, not Droko, just Drew.
just Drew. But definitely fun. And we're gonna keep on walking to go see what else we can do. I'd kind of like to do something indoors because it's cold. Coming back to the Fangs to watch this show again. I think it's playing very shortly here. I think. Which I think is going to be really fun. So let's see what it's like. It's very creepy.
Tonight we shall witness the reading of his last will and testament.
I'm all dressed up, I don't know where to go. Walking with a dead man over my shoulder. Now, you four have been gathered here to pay your final respects to his last words.
Hello. If you are listening to this recording, it means that I am dead. My representation has gathered you together, and you are about to hear which of you will receive all my fortune. Oh, stop crying, Lilith. Must you overact in life as well?
I'm a morning person.
You were married to my client for
13 years.
now Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. My client was not your only husband, was he?
No.
You've been married before.
Repeatedly.
How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's.
What happened to your last husband?
He disappeared.
Disappeared.
Well, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
He wasn't very good at his job.
And the others, what happened to them?
They're all right. You see, all men are alike. Stupid. You know how to save a drowned Yogi man, take your boot off the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. He was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. So he would go out every night looking, and along the way he found Ginger, Lisa, Clara, and Tony. I guess you could say we split up due to artistic differences. He saw himself alive. I saw him dead. I met my second husband, Ezekiel, in Salt Lake City. He told me he was single and rich, so we hit it off right away. He had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming, he had it coming. The only guy who's out of there. If you're up in there, if you would have seen it, I bet you would have done dancing. I bet you would have danced. She killed Daddy! Oh, Daddy Schnatty, how dare you come in here looking like a glitter and sexual glitter!
I've got to run away. I've got to get away from the pain you drive into the heart of me. Take my tears and dance not really. Oh, tainted love. Oh, tainted love. Don't touch me, please. I cannot stand you tears.
Our little boy is the sensitive yet tortured performer trapped in an all too revolting affair with his stepmother. Did he kill his own father out passion for that creature? Certainly suspect.
Several, huh? Oh, yeah? Oh. Keep going, baby! Oh,
Hey, ladies, low! You are both pretty, okay?
Thank you.
Kind of.
And I try.
Now I gotta run, see you all in all those secrets you've been concealing. Say you're happy now. What's more the feeling? Now I gotta run, see you all in. I'll see you all real soon.
All right, now we are within the last hour of the night, which means I'm gonna go try to hit several haunted houses all in one fell swoop. Shouldn't take a whole lot of time, but we should have the ability to have some fun with it. So let's go. Now I've yet to actually get this to work, so we're gonna start with Bloodbath. We're gonna move straight from Bloodbath down my normal path that I've been trying to make work, but haven't quite gotten to work yet. So let's see if it'll work tonight. I love Bloodbath every single time. It's always so much fun. And now we're gonna see if we can get through to Pirate Cove or not, or Cutthroat Cove. I think I always call it Pirate Cove, but Cutthroat Cove. Did they just close that down? It's not been open the last 2 days I've been here. I wonder why they closed it. Well, I got to do it a whole bunch of times this year, but tonight is not one of them, and tomorrow I don't think will be one of them either. But if that is the case, maybe this is a great time then for me to get at least one more major coaster out of the way along the Gemini Midway. All right, we're gonna try to get in here to Magnum. I don't have a lot of time, so I want to make sure it's gonna go by quickly. Pretty sure it will. All right, I might be able to hit both coasters, which will be really good. Then I'll just have some flat ride. All right, I have 16 minutes left to get onto one more coaster, and then I'll have a couple flat rides I need to finish tomorrow. Actually, I may only have one flat ride. Now, this only happened because I wanted to go see a show. So, to be completely fair, you know, I didn't quite adhere to the rules of my own challenge, but it's my challenge, so who cares? It is slightly drizzling, but it is a perfect walk on right now. Walked directly in. It does look like they're at one train ops right now, though, so we're kind of having to wait for a little while just on the next train, but other than that, we're good. All right, and 2 coasters in at the end of the night tonight. It's not quite, we have like 7 minutes left in the night, but I'm not running to hit anything else. These cold fall evenings actually kind of make it easier for the season to end, for me anyway, because you start to actually feel how cold it is, and you start to realize that if they don't close, you're not going to enjoy coming here anyway. Even though tomorrow night I wish they were open later than 8 o'clock, even 10 o'clock would feel so much better than the 8 o'clock closing time that they have. So cool, people. Thank you guys so much for hanging out today here at Cedar Point. for the second to last day of the season. We were able to do some rides, some shows, get some eats, get some drinks, get a little bit toasty, and have some fun throughout the day today. Definitely enjoy the variety that we were able to get all in one video. But let me know what you guys think of Cedar Point, and let me know how your winter's going, because I know that this video is coming out while we're deep in the thick of winter, thick with 2 C's. So thank you guys so much for hanging out, and let's go. Hey, thanks for watching. I release theme park related videos at least a couple times a week, so press that subscribe button if you made it this far. Also, check out similar videos in the playlist to the right, or find my newest video to the left. Thanks again, and let's go!